Hi, I'm Oddball. This video is going to be very simple and very honest. Oh my gosh. Kitties, get out of here. Hey, that worked. So I wanted to make a video today about ADHD, but the truth is I'm stuck in freeze, and I have been for some time, like a year. And instead of waiting until I'm more productive or more put together or more healed, I thought maybe I could just sit here with you and talk about what this actually feels like, because I have a feeling that I'm not the only one living like this. What ADHD freeze feels like to me, from the outside, it looks like nothing. It looks like sitting in bed, scrolling your phone, not starting the things that you care about. And the world sees that and thinks lazy, unmotivated, or not trying hard enough. But inside, it doesn't feel like nothing. It feels like your brain is a TV and the channels are flipping really, really fast, but someone else has the remote control. You know what you need to do and you care deeply. You want to move forward, but your body just won't. And that disconnect between caring and not being able to act is one of the most painful parts about ADHD that I think people don't talk about enough, because the hardest part of ADHD isn't the task, it's the shame. I think a hard thing for me to admit out loud is that I want to be a content creator. Even saying that out loud makes me feel really vulnerable. Like I'm not allowed to want something this big when my life feels this messy. Because the truth is, I've been stuck in freeze for at least a year. A full year of knowing what I want to do and not keeping those promises to myself. Just being completely unable to start. On the outside, it's like I'm on my phone all the time. I'm totally addicted to my phone. I'm a consumer of content. I'm not a producer of content. I need to be an artist, and this needs to be a form of self-expression. But I haven't made it that far yet. And so now I'm making a video about procrastination. But on the outside, it just looks like I'm scrolling my phone all the time, which I am. But I'm just watching other people build their lives, the lives that I wish I could start. And there's this quiet voice that's saying, or loud voice that's saying, why are you doing this? You're wasting time. You are totally behind and you should be doing something more or something different. But I'm not on my phone because I don't care. I'm on my phone because I'm overwhelmed with my life, because starting this feels terrifying. Because being seen feels terrifying. Failing publicly feels terrifying. So I stayed in the place that felt safest. Not happy, just safe. And living like this for a year changes you. Something else that's a part of this story is what happened to me before the freeze. I lost my job during a time when I was trying to get support for my ADHD. And that experience, I think, affected me more than I initially thought. It has, one, obviously impacted my livelihood, and two, it affected my confidence, my sense of stability, my feeling of safety in the world. But to be honest with you, I think my nervous system is trying to recover for longer than this. But nevertheless, my nervous system has been trying to recover ever since. And not just from losing work, but from, oh my God, kitties. Jesus. And not just from losing work, but feeling misunderstood when I was already struggling. That kind of experience doesn't just change your thoughts, it lives in your body. Sometimes freeze isn't laziness at all. Sometimes it's just your body saying, I need safety before I can move again. One thing that I want to come clean about is that I've been lying to my self-care app. And that's something in 2026 that I don't want to do anymore. I feel like a fraud and I feel like a cheat and a liar just to get little dresses for my Finch pet. So I really want to start really taking accountability for my self-care, taking care of myself first, and then tending to others like my cats. That sounds really selfish, but I'm not taking care of myself at all. So I need to really prioritize my self-care. The first step of doing that is to not lie to my Finch pet anymore. That's one of my 2026 resolutions, This is day 2 of Year of the Fire Horse. No longer lying to my Finch pet. A second resolution is to use my Whoop to its full capacity. I'm not working out like I should right now, so that's one goal that I have, is to really try and get 3 weightlifting sessions a week. And my Whoop is keeping me accountable for that. I really enjoy the interface, and I can talk about that later, but like, this sounds weird, like being plugged into all this, but like, these are the things that kind of help keep me going on the hard days. Really kind of gamifying your life is one of those aspects that I think can really be a game changer for your mental health, if that's something that sounds interesting. You might be wondering why I'm anonymous, why I'm wearing a clone trooper helmet, why I'm not showing my face. And the simple answer is, I've been through enough at work and in relationships that the world doesn't feel completely safe right now. Anonymity gives me space to tell the truth while I'm still healing. It lets me speak honestly without feeling exposed. The clone trooper represents survival to me. I'm still standing, I'm still here, even after everything. Maybe one day I won't need the helmet, but for now, this is what safety looks like. For a long time, I thought something was wrong with me. Why can't I just move on? Why can't I be productive? Why can't I just start? But I've come to realize and know that it's burnout and it's grief. It's a nervous system that's been in fight, flight, or freeze for longer than I can remember. And if you take one thing away from this video, please know that freeze isn't failure, it's survival after too much survival. I'm learning that healing is not dramatic. It's not a glow up. It's not a perfect routine. It's not a sudden transformation. It's literally just making one better choice for yourself every day. It's small, tiny steps. Going to a workout class instead of disappearing into your phone completely. It's sticking with your meditation practice even when your brain won't be quiet. It's choosing water aerobics or going for a walk, or just choosing one healthy meal in the middle of a hard week. It's these moments that are tiny, almost invisible, but I truly think that this is where moments of rebuilding happen. But I think this is what rebuilding a life actually looks like: slow, messy, quiet, and real. I'm making this channel because I'm tired of pretending like everything is fine. I want a place where I can talk honestly about ADHD, burnout, starting over, healing, loneliness, but most of all, hope, and the quiet things that most people try to hide or ultimately never discover about themselves. No perfection, only honesty. I want this to be a soft place on the internet for people who are trying to come back to themselves after surviving something hard. So if you've watched all this and you are also in ADHD freeze right now, I just want to say this: you are not lazy, you are not broken, and you most definitely are not alone. So maybe the first step isn't fixing everything. Maybe it's just telling the truth about where you are, because that's what this video is for me, just starting. And if you're here too, wanting to start over, I'm really glad that you found this. So just to wrap it up, we will figure this out slowly, gently, one honest step at a time. And I'll see you in the next video. Stay weird.